JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, police hunting suspect in fatal shooting in Knollys, St. Catherine. The police are searching for a man who allegedly shot and killed another in Bogwalk, St. Catherine on Friday morning. About 7 a.m., the now deceased was reportedly seated inside a parked truck along the Knollys main road when he was approached by a man armed with a handgun. The gunman reportedly fired one shot, hitting the victim in the upper body. The attacker then ran from the scene and escaped in a waiting grey Toyota Axio motor car. Police responded and the man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the killing. The Bogwalk police are investigating the matter. Hanover man gunned down on his way from court. A man was shot and killed during a high-speed chase with armed men along a section of the burnt ground main road in Hanover on Thursday, just minutes after he appeared in court. The deceased has been identified as 28-year-old Dwayne Barnes, a labourer of the Chester Castle community, also in the parish. Barnes appeared in the Hanover Parish Court in Ramble on Thursday morning to answer for the offences of no driver's licence and making threats to the police, and his case was set for another date. He was travelling back home in a white Nissan AD wagon with a friend when the path was blocked by armed men travelling in a black Toyota Voxy and a white Toyota Axio. The men opened fire on the AD wagon and a high-speed chase ensued. It ended abruptly along the burnt ground main road after the driver and Barnes received multiple gunshot wounds. The Ramble police were called to the scene, and upon the arrival, the injured man was removed by the police and assisted to hospital where he was admitted in stable condition. Barnes died in the car. Lawmen have not listed a motive for the attack. The Ramble police are investigating. JASHII's vehicle shot up in early morning attack. 6 members of entourage injured. Police have confirmed that a motor vehicle in which dancehall artist JASHII was travelling was attacked by armed men early Friday morning. 6 men, all members of the artist's entourage, were shot and injured. JASHII emerged from the incident unscathed. At about 4:15 a.m., a pickup-type vehicle with JASHII and several of his friends and associates was exiting Marketplace onto Constant Spring Road when men on bikes rolled up and shot at the vehicle. JASHII managed to elude his attackers and was not injured, but 6 people were shot. None of the injuries are serious and they were treated at hospital. Head of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbeth, said, JASHII has been in the news since his name emerged in an ongoing murder investigation. In June, the police expressed an interest in speaking to the Born Fighter DJ as they believed that JASHII could have information about the death of 45-year-old businessman Omar Wright, otherwise called Romy. JASHII had surrendered himself to the police in the company of his attorneys, King's Counsel Peter Champagny and Richard Lynch. He was questioned and released by the cops about the June 7 murder. His lawyer Peter Champagny has consistently maintained his client's innocence. The police have yet to make an arrest in relation to Wright's murder. Reports are that Wright was killed on Shortwood Road about 10:40 p.m. on June 7 by armed men. There are reports that JASHII's mom, who operates a wholesale business in the area, had an alleged altercation with Wright, during which he threw water in her face. It is rumored that JASHII then reportedly argued with Wright about the incident. Wright was gunned down hours later by persons unknown. However, in an interview in June, JASHII's mother, Lorna Henry, categorically denied that any altercation took place between herself and Romy. As far as she is concerned, both families share and maintain a good relationship, and said for people to even imply that JASHII had anything to do with Romy's murder is all a plot to tear down her son's flourishing music career. Gun found in tree in Kingston. An illegal gun and several rounds of ammunition were recovered during a snap police raid conducted on Sunlight Street in Kingston on Thursday. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that about 2:15 p.m. the lawmen conducted an operation in the mentioned area. During the search, a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 9mm rounds was found in a tree on a premises. No one is arrested in relation to the seizure. Investigations are ongoing. Man seen assaulting woman at graduation charged. A Senton man who was seen in a video assaulting a woman at a graduation on Wednesday has been arrested and charged. Gary Grant, 43, of a Brownstone address, was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm. Reports indicated that Grant attended a graduation for his son that he shared with the woman, and during the ceremony, the child was given awards for academic excellence. However, when Grant requested to see the awards which the mother were holding, an argument broke out. This resulted in the woman being shoved. The video then showed the woman retaliating by hitting the man, which prompted him to slap her in the face several times. The fight was quickly broken up by onlookers as they separated both parties. Woman accused of lottery scamming arrested on extradition warrant. A woman who is wanted in the U.S. for alleged lottery scamming was arrested in St. James on Thursday. 36-year-old customer service representative Serika Goodison of Paradise Acres, Norwood Meadows in the parish, was arrested during a joint special operation in the Montego Hills police area. The operation was carried out by members of the Jamaica Fugitive Apprehension Team, Lottery Scam Task Force, Area 1 Operational Support Team, and their counterparts from the United States of America. Goodison is wanted in the U.S. for mail fraud, wire fraud, and lottery scamming activities. She was arrested pending an extradition hearing. St. Mary men accused of invading man's home and chopping him. 2 men have been charged after they allegedly invaded a man's home in Retreat, St. Mary, in search of one of his relatives, and chopped the homeowner several times when he would not give them the location. Charged are 34-year-old taxi operator Paulton Holness, otherwise called Croc or Crush, and 27-year-old Romaine Ferguson, both of Retreat, St. Mary addresses. The men have been charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and discharge of firearm in a public place. Reports are that on January 1, 2023, both men invaded the complainant's home in search of one of his relatives. The man refused to give up the whereabouts of his relative, and the accused men allegedly pulled a gun and fired several shots above his head and also inflicted several chop wounds to the homeowner. The man later made a report of the incident to the police. Both men turned themselves into the police. They were officially charged following a question and answer session in the presence of their attorneys. They are awaiting a court date. Westmoreland man and his nephew escape injury after trailer crash in their home. A Westmoreland man and his 8-year-old nephew narrowly escaped injuries after a trailer crash in their house in Farm, Westmoreland on Thursday morning. A section of a church on the same premises was also damaged. Marvin Hooper, otherwise called Banton, said that he was alerted by screams from his nephew. Me in my bed. I say my nephew in the kitchen and I hear him bawl out. And when me check, me see him stuck between the two fridge. And when me looking at the house, I want big old long trailer truck me see in my house, Hooper said. He added that he is still in a state of shock and disbelief. Me give thanks me alive and well. When me see the trailer, me couldn't even believe. Me shock. Me couldn't believe say a truck went off of the road in my house, the 48-year-old barber said. Hooper said as for his nephew, he is traumatized. He added that the family took him for a medical checkup. Hooper is reeling as he's also severely damaged along with his furniture. The whole of my house mash up. Me lose everything, settee, TV, dresser, everything mash up, as seemingly depressed Hooper added. Meanwhile, he stated that he'll accept any help he can get to start rebuilding. According to residents, they saw a red trailer that was traveling from the direction of Savlamar to White House veered left and plundered into Hooper's house just before the rear end slammed into the Savior Church of God Ministries. The driver of the trailer escaped with minor injuries. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.